fits the emote perfectly. And if you want to add Z's, then you would have to shrink emote a lot, losing a lot of clarity to fit some Z's. So that might not be necessary. That's why I'm wondering about the sleeping bubble. I've never seen an emote with that. I don't know. I've only seen that in like old cartoons. I don't even know what it. I think it's supposed to come out of your nose. Let's Google it. Cartoon sleeping bubble. What is that? Oh, there's one with like one piece. Wait. Why is that a thing? Now that I'm thinking more about it, what the fuck is a sleeping bubble? Why do they have a bubble coming out of their nose? Why is it a normal thing? Oh my gosh, this baby has a sleeping bubble. It's gross. It's kind of it's a cartoony thing, but this one is flying thanks to the sleeping nose bubble. Good luck waking up with that. Well, for the sake of cartoony, sure. But yeah, okay, so it's a nose bubble. Like, it's... Where do you put that, you know? Nah, fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. How can I add something to this? Should he have a blanket? But it's not a comfy emote, it's sleepy. And if I hide everything but the face, it's hardly an orange anymore. Huh. Okay, wait. Let's go around. Well, how can we Z it up? Not really. Oof. I do like this shape though. The hat not taking the whole sphere space. A little bit just like more sitting on the top. Maybe that's just kind of a better design, but I just feel like it's missing something. I can't really have a blanket. Not really. Complex. It's hard to be minimalist sometimes. You need the right idea. What if we go full concept and add a moon in the background? Full design. I'm looking at ideas. The nose bubble. never stop to think about it. Like, why is the nose bubble a thing in cartoon? Isn't it just gross? Hi, Fun Fusion. I'm using Photoshop. Are you coming from my YouTube channel? Because I do have tutorials about for emotes on my YouTube channel. And I do need to make more of those. Oh my god, it's the first link. I really need to remove the second link. It's like my old unused YouTube channel where I'm just dumping some game VODs. Oh my god. Shame. Okay. Okay, you saw it. Nice. Oh, appreciate it. I'm back. I haven't been streaming much the past like 2 months. I was a bit kind of sick. But I'm back, feeling great. I just started my stream. I'm lining up some work on my queue from my clients. This is for a pretty big YouTuber, Orange Juice Gaming. He's a friend now. We've been working together for a while, and he likes his new mascot so much that he wanted like 30 more, like at least 20 more emotes. I'm like, are you serious? So I'll be working on that for like another week. Cute oranges. And I feel so inspired the past 2 days. Like, I just want to go and paint some more artworks for YouTube and my Etsy store. I'm so inspired to paint, but we gotta do what we gotta do, like for work, you know. It's part of my job to make emotes for my clients, and well, gotta do it. Gotta do that first. And then this weekend I'll make another YouTube video. Not a tutorial, but just my coffee time doodle series where I speed paint like a full artwork. Nice, Fun Fusion. What is that brown character or texture? It's interesting. Puppet Jester, hello. Welcome. Damn, the vibes are so maybe overly chill right now. I think I'm gonna switch playlist. I used to have like these amazing varied playlists full of bands in every genre, but of course with the DMCA stuff lately I'm being very careful, so it's been hard to choose my music. Alright, let's go with video game music. That's kind of the safest way right now. Video game music. Let's try this. I saw emote. I came. Oh, hi. Aw. Yeah, I'm actually one of the oldest emote artists on the platform. A lot of people don't know that. Been in the game for a while. Look at all these emotes. It's endless. I'll just link my portfolio in the chat if you just want to see who I made emotes for. Alright. You love lo-fi music? Yeah, I like it too. But every day I have like a different mood, different energy, and I need the music to fit my vibe of the day. So I'm feeling a little bit more energized today. So I don't really want something like as chill as lo-fi. Then this is... Where's my music? Where's the hype? Oh my gosh, I'm about to put on some metal band. That is a lot, right? It's so crazy when I look at this now. Like, oh my god, each drawing is something I put like at least an hour on, especially in the beginning. I made emotes for Valkyrie back in the days. My friend Fire Dragon. Lots of awesome people. But today we're just making cute oranges. I'm having dilemmas with the sleepy one. Hey, Paper! Hello! What's up, Paper? So this hat is like really big, taking the whole half of the head. This one is a little bit more small, sitting on top. This is like the balance of both. I might go with that one, just for that. When unsure between two choices, pick the middle one. But if it... Maybe this line shouldn't be like this, but no. Depends on the angle how we're looking at the oranges. Yeah, this makes more sense probably. Okay. Speed running emotes. I thought about doing that, like a YouTube video where I would like actually speed run like a set of, I don't know, 10 cat emotes or something, just for fun, just for content on YouTube. Bits! Oh my god! Thank you so much for blessing me with bits! Cute ghost bits. Yeah, this is good. I think. It's gonna be one of these two. It's really hard to think of extra detail or accessory to add to this one. Yeah, they are cute ghosts. I made that for one of my mods a long time ago. She's Chinese and she's a ghost. She's always been a ghost. And I made that little animation for her and it became my bit emote. Remember when like 2 years ago we had like bit cups? Everybody had cups in the stream and the bits would fall in them. That's long gone. Mine was so cool. I had a wait. This gargoyle thing in the middle. It would the cup is like his mouth, and the bits would just fall in his mouth and stack stupidly. But today I'm going more like minimalist, like full screen Photoshop. Maybe that's why I have no viewers. Everybody's going like VTuber, full of effects on the stream, like crazy production. VidCup so much fun. They were fun, yeah. Coffee. Damn, I feel great. I bought my... I received my indoor bike. You don't like VTubers? Aw. I don't have anything against VTubers. I think it's fine. It's just definitely not for me, or not for everyone, you know? It's interesting. I feel like VTubing started more of a way to roleplay, like YouTubers that play a role. You know, they were just acting as their character that they created. Now it's like spreading in a way that just anyone who don't like to show their webcam, usually on stream, they have an incentive to just use this avatar, but they keep their personality. Well, some of them keep their real personality, some of them actually act as a character. I don't know, different forms of entertainment. It's all good. You don't like overly sexualizing animal. Ooh, that's a take. That's a valid opinion, for sure. But yeah. Otherwise, I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool with the VTubing things. I mean, I have some artist friends that went that way. It could be a phase. It might, for some of them, it should be a phase. Some people do it like are actually so good at it. They are so entertaining with it. One of my friends was one of the first to switch to this really high-tech VTubing like a year ago, like before most people. And damn, her content is really like eye-catching, really eye-catching. I'd keep it kind of simple, you know. People joining my stream, it's like they're on my couch, sitting there next to me. You know, it's real. I like things real, personally. But yeah, so I'm excited. The only thing, like, I feel like lately I fixed my nutrition, I fixed my schedules. I've been kicking butt this year. And anyways, I was just missing because I didn't go to the gym in 1 year. You know, I just kind of tried to work out at home, and it's hard. It's hard to work out at home. It's not super efficient, and I don't want to go on runs outside because it's winter and there's also people that I don't like. I don't like going on walks and crossing a lot of people. You know, on a big street. I prefer like trail walking and something more lonely. So for now, I bought an indoor bike, and they were so much cheaper than I thought. So that was a huge incentive to get one. This one that I bought, it's I love how light it is, and it's really good. It's perfect. So I just kind of pick it up, put it in front of the computer in the morning, and I just bike and watch a podcast, and I feel so good after. Ah, yeah. I love exercising. I always did, but when I became like a full-time freelancer working at my computer all day in my 30s, I mean, it was hard to keep a healthy weight, so I gained a lot of weight. But yeah, now with intermittent fasting, the bike thing, I'm starting to lose. I'm starting to shred. I'm shredding. I think I lost 5 pounds since I started the intermittent fasting and everything, and now I'm adding the bike and the good food. That's awesome, I think. I'm gonna get back to where I want to be. You draw mangas? The art style, I do. It was one of my first styles that I picked up when I was a kid. But mangas itself, like books, no, not yet, not yet. I do have like a huge interest. Well, even a goal. I have a goal of writing again. I used to write like books, and I mean, I wrote a giant book in my life, like a fantasy thing, and I want to use that passion. I want to combine my passions. So eventually, I will probably write my own webtoons, like sort of like a manga type of thing on webtoon. Make my own like dark fantasy stories. I can't wait. I can't wait. That's like my ultimate passion project on the side that I'm like slowly working towards too. For now, I'm slowly ascending beyond the email business. I've been doing that for like 5 years now. I'm expanding, like I'm building my Etsy store, my YouTube channel. Eventually, I'd like to only have, well, less emotes. I would still stream, but I would draw like artworks for my YouTube channel and everything. And eventually write my illustrated stories. But this whole thing started with emotes, so I have to be really thankful. And yeah, it's pretty amazing how my freelancing life started. I'm grateful for Twitch and the emotes. I low-key think that I don't know if Twitch will still be kicking butt in a year from now. Honestly, the way things are going, YouTube could take over. I don't wish for it to happen. The thing is, the creators are not in any danger ever. If like Twitch dies, for example, everybody moves to YouTube and they're fine. It's just everyone that saw Twitch grow from scratch, and we've been on the platform all together. I mean, I would hate to see Twitch die to competition. But I've also been very disappointed with a lot of moves that they made. I don't know, they don't seem to have like the best management. Bike and TV paper. Well, yeah, at least I know, I'm building my YouTube channel, and I can't stream on it because I'm legally binded with my little partner contract on Twitch. So that sucks, but it doesn't matter, I can still grow my YouTube channel with just videos. And if I ever have to switch because Twitch died or something, then I'll be safe. I think I'll be safe over to YouTube, so it's good. Always throw your eggs in other baskets. That's why I'm building my Etsy store. I'm so excited with my Etsy store. I've been receiving so many like wholesome comments on my Etsy store. It's like I just saw this earlier. Someone left a review with the framed artwork of my Resident Evil Jill. Very unique, nice art style, lovely color palette. Looks great frame. Oh, that makes me so happy. When people message me on Etsy and they're like, "This is from my husband. Can you like personalize it and stuff?" Like, oh. I think I do get more dopamine now. Dopamine from my Etsy store than like making emotes for people. Because I mean, it's gratifying for sure to make emotes for a community and they all love the emotes and everything, but it's mostly the streamer that gets credit, Like nobody knows I made these emotes, No, people know these emotes, they don't know who's behind them. But when people are just like more personal on Etsy and just like directly support me, and that makes me feel good. Like they don't, Because people subscribe to streamers because they're a fan of the streamers and their emotes. But people that buy my art, they're just fan of my art. That's wholesome. Paper, what do we do with this one? Is there? I don't know if it's enough. It might be. It's gonna be sleepy, but like, since it's a round shape, it's so hard to add like a spot for like, you know, little sleeping Z's. I thought about sleeping bubble, but I realized, hey, that's kind of gross. It's kind of a nose mucus bubble. I think it could be clear. Oh, if it has some Z's. Well, I could make it maybe. Just wondering. I thought about a blanket, but then I don't know. Because then it's just like a person with an orange face. You know, it's hard to. If we don't show any roundness, it's not much of an orange anymore. Although this is kind of cute, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. Oh. To personify. What am I doing? I'm working on the only copy of this hat. Nah, duplicate layers. Okay. Blanket, huh? What if he's sleeping, angled? And why is this music so emo? For a game called Slime Rancher. The most emo of games. Remember that part where all of his friends die horribly in a plane crash? Slime Rancher! Lost his entire clan. Saddest game of all time. Slime Rancher. Banned in most countries for being too sad, making kids cry. Okay, team. 1, 2, or 3 is the best sleepy emote. Hmm, 1 or 3? Yeah. Yeah, that don't make as much sense here. This one is concept with the little angle and everything. One could appreciate that because it would be more different than most other of his emotes that are just like circles. Yeah. To be more designy, I might want to try number 3. Tough choice though. Okay, damn. Okay. Wow, what the fuck? Ah! 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 What the fuck? I'm scared. No, that's not good. When I control Z, I don't want to control Z too much. What happened? This. What? I'm gonna save as sketches 2. Fuck. Oh my god. Ah! Everything is broken! Help! What the fuck? Computer? Are we okay? Ooh, this almost sounds like hardware issue. I'm scared. Jesus. Okay. Wait, if I press delete on this artboard, what is this? I've never seen that artboard. just a black layer. Where's that artboard thing? It's combining, okay. This is the weirdest thing. So if I go back to this old one, I'm still missing not much actually. I got my sleepy one. Oof! Okay. The second one is messed up. I've never seen that. That's so weird. This cardboard thing, and my shit was all displaced. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm using my move tool normally. If you hold it here, artboard tool. Yeah, but normally I can hit Control Z like that, see? And it's gone. I was not able to do that earlier. That was weird. Huh. Normally I'm pretty good with Photoshop and know how to fix most little issues, like, you know, over time. Every little issue that you have, you Google them and you learn to cope with them when they happen again. That was a new one. Sometimes hardware issue happen, like a bug that's like not really a bug, it's more like you should restart your computer or the program. That happens. You have to be able to know which which bugs are like not an actual Photoshop bug, because you'll never be able to fix them. I hate that I almost dropped my comic, you know? I like my comic, and if I would make like 2 a week, it would probably do really well. It's just on top of everything else that I do, it's a lot of effort. And I have to decide which of my things do I want to grow the most as the first important thing. And I think that should be the YouTube channel right now. A lot of good things will happen if my YouTube channel grows big. And then I could still make comics once in a while for fun, instead of just aiming only on my comic. I don't know. But yeah, it's hard. Too many things to do. That's why if eventually I'm like independent of making commissions, if I don't need to make commissions anymore, that will give me a lot of power for content, a lot of freedom. I could see it happen like a year from now if I work really hard. Yeah, the dream would be one video a week, like one coffee time noodles per week, which creates one print per week for Etsy. That's, you know, times a whole year. That's a lot of prints. And they do give me good business. If I could just make a business out of that Etsy store, it's just, I love that concept, you know? Instead of like having commissions and make something exclusive for one person for a fee, I get almost the same fee per purchase on Etsy, and infinite people can buy the same product. That's so good. I love that so much. And they just add up. So yeah, sounds like the future for me. Then I'll be able to like draw whatever I want for like cool artworks for on Twitch here. Put it on YouTube. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to start writing my new series on Webtoons. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds good to me. What am I doing though right now? Oh yeah, I have to decide between these two sleepy ones. They both work. Oh man, let's try this one. I hate the word trying. There is no try. Do or do not. Yeah, I guess something like that. Okay. Alright, let's turn these like 4-ish sketches into emotes. Then I don't know how many sketches left I have to make, but there will be 4 less emotes to make. Let's do this. What day are we? Wednesday? Okay. Yeah. Damn it. I'd like to start my new schedule and actually take Friday off and just have more days with my weekend, like more days glued to my weekend to work on a YouTube video. Because I hate giving myself only Saturday and Sunday to make a YouTube video. That's highly unrealistic. Because weekends, I'm an adult. You know, weekends we're gonna go for a walk outside, mini date with girlfriend, and we're gonna get groceries. We're gonna clean. We're gonna be tired from the week. How can I make like an artwork that's at the top of like what I can do? That's like pushing my limits. I need like all of my brain power to do that. Yeah, so that's why I need like at least 2 of the days like of the week to work on that for sure. At least for now. Maybe I'll get super fast one day. So anyways, I'm saying it would be cool if I can finish this gig by tomorrow. I mean, at least the ones that he listed. And then next week, I think he's gonna ask me if I can make more, and I could just suggest him a couple of ideas. But I should afford to take like Friday and Monday off and just work on the full other episode this weekend. If I could do that every week, oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like this Cyberpunk episode that I just made will get like 0 views because nobody cares about Cyberpunk right now. It's okay. The next one is about Attack on Titans. I'm excited about that. Like, what kind of artwork am I gonna make? I probably want to make some kind of interesting emo looking piece with my current like rough style I'm using, and with Mikasa and probably Eren as in Titan form, like something like interesting. Let's do this. Super Metroid music. Okay, come on. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I'm about to put on some metal. I just love how much good energy it gives me to start my day with some biking like that. Man, feels great. Feels great. I didn't eat breakfast today because I ended up cheating yesterday and ate late. I ate like a late snack, so I'm like, well, rip intermittent fasting. It's okay though, it happens. But I'm not hungry, so I'm like, well, I'll just wait until dinner. Yeah, yesterday it's so weird what happened to my appetite. I think it's a side effect of my new meds. I mean, it is listed as a potential side effect, lack of appetite. The weirdest thing happened. I was so not hungry and not craving anything for the past 2 days. But yesterday morning I was like, I'll just, nothing sounds good. Not even a bagel. I'll just make these little cereals. And then for dinner, I made myself my leftover of ramen, like homemade ramen that I spent hours working on last weekend. That was really amazingly tasting. I looked at my ramen and it was like disgusting for me. It was so weird. I never felt like that about food. I love food. And it's one of my favorite thing, ramen. So it's so weird. I was like, the taste in my brain tasted like was turning my stomach upside down, feeling like an upset stomach. Ew. Yeah, it was so weird. So I started eating my bowl of ramen. It was like I was forcing it so bad. I've never felt like that. So it was pretty clear that this was some strange side effect of my new meds. Oh my gosh. But well, if it helps me with my current goal of losing weight, I won't be crying about it. So I kind of didn't eat that much yesterday, and that's why I was super hungry at night, and I did eat at night. A sandwich. Yeah, that was so weird. As long as I don't like start having a weird like change of taste or anything, because that would be concerning. Man, I missed my playlist. Paper, what are we gonna do? I just want to take risks every day. Just actually play my no more do da da da. Oh no! You know what? I don't know how much trouble we can get by playing anime songs. I just don't feel like a lot of anime music distributors are attacking or looking at Twitch that much right now. They might eventually. Okay, they take copyright more seriously than the USA. Yikes! Wow. I'm just wondering about how much they look over here, but like, of course it's coming. It's coming. We're in trouble. Well, frankly, that's why I'm more playing with fire, and I mean, that's why I'm playing video game music. It's a bit more under the radar because you could just be playing these games, you know, and the music plays in them. It's just crazy that overnight, game companies could decide that it's not okay anymore to stream or make YouTube content with games. It's true. It is against the law, but they all globally decide that it's okay. They tolerate it. It's tolerated. It's insane. We could, like, the whole content creation of gaming could just die overnight. What would they do, all of these content creators, right? They would have to do some kind of trashy frat boy content like David Dobrik or something. Just like oh. Yeah, frat boy vlogs. Everybody would turn into David Dobrik and Jake Paul with team houses, you know, that type of thing. Content creator houses. Yeah. Dead bro, hello. Afternoon, sir. Afternoon. I mean, like late evening. You little sleepy orange. Lost Odyssey. I don't know that game. I mean, I've been out of the loop for JRPGs for the past 15 years. I used to play like only that in high school, but yeah, after that, I don't know if I just expected all of these newer games to not be good. I don't know why. As if only Square Enix can make good JRPGs, you know? It's not true. But I did miss on all of like the Tales series. But to my defense, I have a feeling that if I play the Tales games, I won't feel like they are as good as the Final Fantasy or Persona or Nier, you know, like the top class. I don't know. I mean, maybe they are. Tales is pretty big in Japan. It's like Fire Emblem. I really want to get much deeper in the Fire Emblem series. I talked about it yesterday. I want to get in, well, not only in the art fandom, but I do generally like this type of game. I was such a giant fan of Final Fantasy Tactics. So these kind of like grid tactical games with like fantasy based. I love this stuff. And you know what? Fire Emblem has all of the credit for this genre. Because they had like 3 games on the actual Nintendo 8-bit, and it was exactly like Final Fantasy Tactics. So Fire Emblem it's their genre. It's their creation. I love Final Fantasy Tactics and Disgaea, but Fire Emblem started it all, and they are still kicking butt with it. And they have the really cool like character design too. The cosplayers love Fire Emblem. Crystal and her brother are big fans of Fire Emblem, and I wanna get in that sphere too. And you know, whenever there's a next Fire Emblem game, which there will always be, then I can just jump on the train and make some cool art. Oh, I like this song. Is the music loud enough for you? It's pretty low, right? I'm not sure. I have no idea how to gauge it anymore. I'm gonna gauge it by the number, like you can see on the top left of my screen when I up my volume. But this number changed since now I'm using this Bluetooth headset. I mean, what am I saying? Like now that I'm wireless, the volume levels are like different for what I hear. It's good. Hey! I did not play that game. Well, like I said, I'm a fan of Zelda, but I only played the retro one, Zelda 1, 2 on the Nintendo, and then A Link to the Past, which is the best thing of all time. I hate when people on Twitter like make polls like or like they show like 4 Zelda games and they're like, which one needs to go or something, like one needs to go, which one do you choose? And people are like, A Link to the Past, and like, no. And it's just like, report this post for inciting violence. Like I don't even want to just argue with these. It's like click away. Fuck that. Ah. A Link to the Past deserves so much. People don't understand how revolutionary that game was, and such a masterpiece for the time period that it came out. We were still playing Nintendo NES 8-bit games for many years after Zelda A Link to the Past came out. And that game was such a masterpiece. And these themes, the music, the dungeon crawling, the dungeon, everything was insane. I was having dreams of that game when it came out. One of my friends had the console early on and was just like sitting before his screen like, what? And the music was just playing in my dreams. So when people say that, oh, Link to the Past could go, it's not that good of Zelda. Graphics sucks. No. But for the people that say that their favorite Zelda is like Ocarina of Time, I get it. I have not played the game. I probably will though. I would probably will, just for knowledge. Just have that in my baggage. I want to play more classics like that I missed, you know, for the baggage. Same thing with I do that with movies too. I want to watch some more like oldies that I've missed. I like having the knowledge to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I get it. People that grew up with like Ocarina of Time, the game was very innovative too, in a similar way that A Link to the Past was when it came out. Hey Marts, what's up Marts? Good afternoon. Yeah, OJ. Wait, how do you know OJ? Do you just remember me talking about it? Or you actually know the YouTuber? Getting ready for class? Nice. I'm doing great too. Feeling pretty great. The Clash of Clans YouTuber, yeah, that's him, yeah. Yeah, we're kind of friends. He's super supportive. I asked him a few like YouTube questions. He helped me. It's pretty cool. We have a nice relationship. Super generous, such a kind guy. And yeah, he's starting like like game review type of second YouTube channel too. But yeah, he grew his channel with mostly mobile games, Clash of Clans mostly. Since way back, really? Wow. That's awesome. I got a Coffee Time Doodles coming out Monday, finally. And then I really want to work hard on the next one right away. I need to pop off. You've been playing Clash of Clans since release day? I assume if this guy, if Jamie made a whole like career debut off of this game, I was like, it's probably kind of good. I've never had like a really good experience with a mobile game that just hooked me, because I normally hate the freemium type of game, and it quickly ends up annoying me, making me wish I would just play paid games. But I don't know, it has like a really big fandom, Clash of Clans. I don't know if I would call it fandom, but a big player base for sure. I haven't played a lot of mobile games. I played Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which is like a gacha thing, but I hated it so much. I lost all faith in mobile games. It's like games are just made to incite you to spend money instead of just be fun, a good game. So if I don't like this whole system is to trick my brain into wanting to spend money when I'd rather just spend money for an actual good game that is not designed to trick my brain. I'd rather spend money upfront on a paid game that is just plain fun. It's like I'm not broke. I don't need to like play a free game. I will just keep tricking my brain and being really frustratingly grindy. You know? It's like they're not games, they're just like mind tricks. I hate these games. I feel like not respected when playing these games. Like I don't care paying money. Just give me a good game. Yeah, so freemium is not really for me unless it's just a really good business model like League of Legends, for example. I spent money in League of Legends. I felt like they deserve it because I was so addicted to the game. I always loved the game. Still do. 5 years after playing it. Still love the game. And I don't regret spending a few bucks in it as a way to just give back, you know? That was to me the best business model for free game that I have played. So if done right, I mean you just get a great game that treats you well and you just kind of want to throw money just cuz. Yeah. Supercell. I see. You think they're too greedy and expensive with microtransactions? So you're just a free player. Okay. Yeah. I freaking love League of Legends. Damn, I miss it. It's just too much. You know, it's my time to shine and grind for my dreams and goals and ambitions right now. I always say I need to start grinding ranking and elo in real life right now. That's what I'm doing instead of a game. I could make music like that so easily. I mean, I'm a guitar player. Like, should I just make a huge playlist of songs like that? Hey, Sapphire Woods. Good afternoon. Welcome to Chill Stream, where we draw sleepy emotes with sleepy music. Apparently. Because you get addicted if you play Genshin. Yeah. Sometimes I miss it though. I mean, I've been allowing myself to play some games again, but never like a top addictive online game. These are the ones that I've spent millions of hours in my life. You know, Diablo 2, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, the first 3 years. Like, I spent so much time in those type of games. With little regret, but it's not something I can afford anymore or should and want to afford. It's my time to finally reach. Oh my gosh, I'm nostalgic of this song from Final Fantasy VIII for some reason. Do 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 do. Thank you, Safa. Lost my train of thought. Well, yeah, it's the best time for me right now. Before I start traveling like crazy, or I don't know, think of having kids. it's my time to shine. Crystal too. We're both just grinding. We know where we're going. We have goals, ambitions, and we're just working towards them to do it as efficiently as fast as possible too. I could be content with what I have for sure, and I am, but I just have ambitions that I would like to reach earlier than later. So we're just gonna work hard, and we're both gonna work hard. Too much time in Fortnite. But I mean, you know, you're still young. It's okay to be a gamer. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool that we're both very supportive of each other and ambitious, and you know, I know that Crystal will go so far with the content creation and everything. And I love that I don't feel one bit jelly. Like, I want her to succeed so bad, and she's doing it, and it's super amazing. For me, it's like I'm an ambitious person, but I don't need to compare myself with anyone, especially people that have a different type of business like Crystal. I'm gonna find my own success at my own pace. I'm a late bloomer. Like, it's all good. I'll be writing stories on Webtoon in the future, and it's gonna be my thing, and grow my YouTube channel over time. I'll just work hard, and I don't know. Just the fact that I have a good living right now, stable living with my art, is such a good place to be, and I can just work hard and enjoy the ride. But the way you said that makes me think of one thing though. I am grateful for not being single, because that used to give me so much anxiety for so long. I was such a loner, and it took a lot of my brain to think about, I don't know, to be sad about being alone or having anxiety about not being able to meet people, things like that. I'm happy that I'm not only not single, but like with someone I think is like really, a really, really, really good fit for me. You know, so I feel like there's more space in my brain now to just go ham with my goals and dreams. I don't have to waste time thinking about stupid relationship stuff. Bloom, the largest lunker. Oh, that's a nice thought. I mean, I made it late at life for sure, but it gave me so much experience, though, so much like life experience. To not be just a spoiled brat, like finding success at like 19, 20, like some of these streamers. I went through the hardships of all of the shittiest jobs in the country for like 12 years. It definitely humbled me. Is that a word? I don't know. made me more humble in accepting. I don't know, because I always had like the dream sky high. I never stopped though. I never stopped working toward my dream. Never stopped until I freaking made it. But at what cost? Damn, I worked hard. But yeah, it makes me more appreciative of what I have. Absolutely. Than if it just came right away from some luck when I was like 20, you know? I see a lot of younger content creators start, they're super braggy, they're super like douchey. It's like I feel like they found success too soon. Didn't work hard enough or something. So in a way, I'm almost grateful that I didn't find success like sooner. But it is weird to be a bit older than most people on Twitch though. It is weird to have like a much younger clientele and like to grow on Twitter. It would be very beneficial for me to grow on Twitter, but I have to act a bit younger than I am, you know? And I don't necessarily want that. It's alright. It's alright. My Twitter will grow if my YouTube grows. Yeah, isn't it interesting how everything is? I don't. I don't know. Perspective are a weird thing. Yeah, it's weird how like other people can see me as like a highly successful person, and in my boots, I'm like I will see these other people as highly successful people. It's always like a perspective thing. What am I doing? I went back to a purple thing here. And then maybe that's a better color theme. Woo. Well, I do feel very lucky. It's just when I work too much and I'm too much in that little bubble, if I get too close Twitch and Twitter, the toxicity can get to me. I see like other emote artists being like new to the game and have like 20,000 followers on Twitter, and I feel bad about that. I don't know why. It's stupid, you know. And then if I take some space away from like social media and stuff, I feel much clearer minded about everything. I feel great, you know. It's easy to see things in a toxic way if you get too deep in, I don't know, into Twitter, into your work, too close to it. If you compare yourself to others, because I know I'm extremely lucky, even with having a chronic disease like Crohn's disease. And honestly, I'm so freaking lucky now in my current space in life. And yeah, why should I be? I keep asking myself that. Why should I be jealous of other people if I'm perfectly happy, fulfilled? You know, I'm actually very happy this decade, my 30s. Just some background stresses for sure with some legal action that I've been taking, but I'm very happy. I'm living it finally, and there's a lot of life ahead of me. I'm gonna start traveling a lot, and more goals to achieve, more fun, artistic, like goals and dreams. And I think that's just a beautiful thing to have these goals. Without ambitions, it kind of sucks, you know, to do what you do. So I like that I'm content here, but there's so much more to just like grind like an RPG towards to. It's exciting. So yeah, it's great. And then I see a lot of like giant streamers or content creators, and they're like suffer from depression, they're lonely, they have like these issues, and I'm like, yeah, like fame and success doesn't it's not always just making your life be better than when you were slightly less successful or popular. I don't know. I should absolutely not compare myself with them. If anything, I'm probably happier. I'm probably happier. Not that I won't be as happy if I'm even more successful with my projects or whatever, but you know what I mean. It's so hard to reach perfect happiness in life, and once you're there, you absolutely should not be jealous of anyone else. No matter if they have more followers than you and make more money than you know? It's stupid. Oh yeah, it is hard not to compare yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all do that once in a while. But when I do that, when I do that, yeah, this is exactly when I try to take a step back and look at my life and just be like, bro, don't be jelly of these couple of artists on Twitter or whatever. You're living it right now. Everything's exciting, and I just take a step back, and instead of comparing myself to these other people, I just look at how excited I am about my dream. You know, the, I just look at my next projects and my ambitions with YouTube this year, and this is super exciting. Thanks, Paper. Thanks for being like here along the way. You've been, I don't know, been very active and awesome in my community. Paper. Literally yesterday we had like 2 viewers in the stream. That was so weird though, right? Like even for my size of stream, normally we I don't know, we hang out, we have like a couple like 20 something people here. It was weird to look at my Twitch and be like, wow, there's like 3 viewers here. Well, I got some work to do on my YouTube. But you know, one of these two was you, Paper. And that means a lot to me. You have to go to class in 4 minutes. Alright. Have a good one, Martz. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. You draw during these streams? That's so awesome. There you go. Yeah, you're making the most of like watching your stream. That's the best way to enjoy it. Yeah. So you're kind of participating, because that's what live streaming is for. You know, I think I would watch more YouTube when I don't want to participate, and then when I do kind of interact live, I watch a Twitch channel. But you can do that while doing something like gaming or drawing. That is cool. So you draw often, Paper? And I guess it's your evening for you. Paper, remind me where you're from. I hate that I keep forgetting who's where. I try to remember. My stream is super chill. Thank you so much, Sapphire Woods. Appreciate that. Eastern New York? Nice, nice, nice. How do you like New York? I can't believe I have not visited. I want to visit. It's one of the first places I thought I would go when I would start finally going out of my country. But I still have never been to New York, and it's like pretty close to where I live. It's like a 6-hour ride from Montreal, you know? Expensive? Right. Yeah. yeah. Just like LA, New York, that's one way to describe New York. But there's a nice culture there, like the progressive type of mentality. You know, it's thanks to New York that Biden got elected. Progressive mentality, good food, good culture, right? Just definitely like the big giant city syndrome with some poverty and expensive areas, and a lot of some pollution during summer. Yeah, especially as a tourist. Yeah, for sure. Can't wait to go. I want to visit and go to all the places in Home Alone 2. Like that giant tree that they were skating around. Oh my god. And the toy shop. And I need to taste that little famous pizza. Like the super thin sliced pizza that you see in movies. Big fan of Home Alone because it's totally a movie of my generation. What am I doing? I'm so freaking slow. The New York pizza best pizza? Well, I'll have to test that theory. I've never tasted a better pizza than the one I was making for myself when I was working at an Italian restaurant chain called Pacini in Quebec. It's a French-Canadian chain of kind of inspired by Italian restaurants. I think it's calling itself, I mean, it's Italian food. And we were making thin crust pizza in the oven and everything. It's so good. So I was making my own, and I was like a cook there for a couple years, so I was making the best pizza. I was the king pizza man. So when I was making my own pizza, I was using like hot spicy oil. I was using my favorite ingredients, some bacon bits, all my god. That pizza was the best thing ever. I could probably redo it if I buy or I need to learn how to make my own dough at home. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time. I fear that it would be a long process making my own dough. I don't know. I think it shouldn't be a long process. I really should make my own pizza at home. I make pita pizzas at home. It's a decent, like, healthy-ish alternative. It's pretty decent actually. Pita pizzas, they're great. I like that. But yeah, I would try to make my own dough, and if I would know, I would know how to make a pizza similar to the one I was making. I think at Pacini. That was the absolute best pizza I've ever had because, you know, I was kind of a professional pizza maker, and I was making mine from my own taste. So yeah, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat, but I do like thicker pizza crust, like all kinds, as long as they're just well balanced, well made. So yeah, looking forward to. Oh, that's one good thing that I will love about traveling, is really taste testing every single good thing in the world from all cultures. I love food. I like culinary art for sure, and I'm not picky. Like, there's very little food that the locals adore that I will not like. So can't wait to travel vlog myself with Crystal. We should almost start like a separate channel for for like family vlogging, me and Crystal, because we're gonna start traveling a lot in the next years. Starting next year, we're gonna travel a lot, and we're thinking of doing that thing we talked about, like for as long as we don't have babies or anything, we could just live in places in some Airbnbs for like 2 months and just live somewhere and then come back. And we can work. I would totally do daily normal working life over there. You know what I mean? Like, you wake up, I would work, do my YouTube videos or streaming or whatever, and then go out and live the South Korean life. Yeah, that's something I would love to do. Yeah, that would be really hard with kids probably. Fuck, that sucks. I hate them getting old because you start having the pressure of like, do I want kids? And if so, what am I doing with my travel goals? Because I never traveled enough early on in my life because I was too miserable and poor. Now I can afford it. I kind of want like a solid 10 years of hardcore traveling and living it a little bit. I don't know. The good thing is Crystal is still young. She's 10 years younger than me. So if we ever want kids, we could still wait a couple years. Doesn't matter if I have them in my 40s. Art that tastes delicious. Exactly, it is art. It's like I posted on Twitter the other day, where I posted my ramen. I'm like, this is not a drawing, but it's still art. Art content. I'll have to admit though, I don't know if it's my age, I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to feel like, yeah, maybe I want kids, one day, eventually, when we're all ready, when I need more years of traveling and like hardcore grinding my businesses, reaching a bit more goals, reaching a place where if I had kids, I would be okay, and I would still, I don't know, grow my businesses. But yeah, I see my sister having like her 2 babies. They're so adorable. My niece and nephew, they're so cute. They're so cute. It's so precious. My niece is like, she started drawing Sonic and she likes Sonic now for whatever reason. And I gave her a nice plush of Sonic, and she keeps making me drawings of Sonic since. It's so adorable. I'm dying. Like, and it gives me a little glimpse of what it could be to have kids myself. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm very much open to the idea now. Well, I think we have a sleepy emote. It's not perfect. I'll retouch it later. But it's okay. And I need to get going. Oh my god, I want to travel too, but I'm still poor. Aw. Yeah, I can finally afford traveling. Because I've seen a lot of people travel their whole 20s and then they settle. For me, it's the opposite. Like I said, I'm a late bloomer. My life just started. I just turned 30 freaking 7. Can you believe that? I know I look 12. I look 12, but I just turned 37. I don't feel it. I mean, it is what it is. You just age. But yeah, I'm a late bloomer. My life just started, and I'm gonna start living it. I'm gonna start traveling a bit. My parents traveled so much in their life, and they're so sportsy. They were literally bike traveling. They were bringing their bikes in the plane everywhere they would go, and instead of doing the typical touristy places and tours, they would always go in the countryside of like France with their bikes and meet like locals, like the real experience. Almost a similar experience to people who backpack, kind of. Is that how you say it? Yeah, backpackers. A similar experience. They would do that biking. They went to Italy, Spain, France, England this way. Just biking and meet other bikers or whatever. It's so crazy, but beautiful. I like how it makes them discover the real country and not just the facade of the touristic area. And they met like amazing people like that. Like some farmer would be like, "Hey, come on in, come on in." In France, like just some French farmer inviting them for dinner. Isn't that crazy? I think it's very inspiring. My parents are very inspiring in that sense. It's because of them that I developed a very big interest in health and like exercising, even though I did put on a lot of weight the past few years because of working, sitting down. It's been so hard. I've been adjusting my diet and exercising for like 5 years, but I think I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now with my intermittent fasting. I just bought my indoor bike. I just lost a few pounds, and I'm like, I think that's it. I think I finally found something sustainable that will work for me. Yeah, they are inspiring. That's pretty awesome. Like those are such good values. Like me and my sister used to always whine when they were bringing us like do cross country skiing when we were like 12. We were just like angry teenagers, like angsty, antsy. Just yeah, I don't want to go do that and this and that and all of these sports. And then it shapes you up. And then in our early adult life after that, we were like thanking them. We were thanking our parents for these beautiful values, like encrypting in our cells the need to work out, the need to exercise, and this kind of love for sports, winter sports, and just a variety of things like that. It's great. And now we want to teach Crystal how to ski. It's just not a good time with the pandemic because skiing sometimes when you wait in line for chairlifts, you're pretty bundled up, so it's not safe. We will wait till next year. We bought her a lot of ski and snow, like heavy winter gear this year. She's all ready. Next year, she's gonna learn how to ski, and she better love it, or we're over. Just kidding. Time to get swole. Yeah! That's the thing. For muscles, I will still go to the gym when it reopens, at least once a week and hopefully twice a week. I like having a balance, like training, just working all of my muscles. I feel like it's really healthy, and you age better this way. But for cardio and basic things, I'll do it at home now. I'm eager for my next coffee time doodles on YouTube. I think it will be Attack on Titans. I've been wanting to make an artwork of that for a long time. So that's kind of the way it works now. When I'm in the mood to make a certain artwork, I make a coffee time doodles episode about it, about the topic. And I speed paint it and put it on Etsy. So yeah, I'll make a cool Attack on Titans artwork. I'm very eager. It might be my first manga-ish artwork, right? Because I don't really have one right now yet on Etsy. And I don't even know what art style I'm gonna choose, because I've been rocking this gritty, rough brush style for my paintings. But this time it's like a manga art, so it's the same discussion I had yesterday, like what am I gonna choose? Line art type of manga, classic art, or my gritty rough brush painting and just kind of make my own version of the Attack on Titans art. Huh. Both could work, could be good. I'll figure it out, hopefully. It is pretty gritty. True. Yeah, I don't know what style I'm gonna use, but I'm eager to paint it. That's why I should get going so I can finish this batch by tomorrow. Get going, I mean. Getting faster with these emotes. I'm feeling so good. I did an hour of bike this morning, indoor, of course, because it's cold outside. And not only that, oh my gosh, this is Canada, and in the middle of winter, it's been so snowy the past few days. It's actually so snowy. I looked outside earlier, but I love snow. I think it's so pretty. I'm one of those Canadians that enjoy the snow. A lot of us don't like it, you know. Canadians are just kind of just grumpy, shoveling their car, like going to work. But for me, I freaking love the snow. And oh yeah, it's pretty warm right now for a winter day. See, 2 Celsius. It's above 0. It's warm-ish, but it's very snowy. These like big fat snowflakes today. But over 0 means that it might melt overnight. Final Fantasy 12 music, huh? It's funny when I started finding similarities between the story of Final Fantasy 12 and Star Wars. I was like, wait, it's the exact same thing. This evil emperor, and it was like the absolute same story. It was funny once you realize that. Oh yeah, and you have like the Buccaneer or whatever, like the character with the gun, and he's like Han Solo. It was so much the same. What's a Buccaneer? Buccaneers were a kind of privateers or free sailors, peculiar to the Caribbean Sea during 18th century buccaneer. Oh. How is Crystal doing today on Twitch? Because she's still doing her marathon. It's day 2 of marathon. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Oh, she's not a 1K viewers Andy today. But almost. Is it time for me to upgrade my stupid tablet? It's probably time, but man, I don't want to give money to Wacom. And I don't want to settle for less either. It's a shitty situation. It's so hard to make the choice. XP pens are nice, but they're not as good as the Wacom Cintiq. But the Wacom Cintiq is too pricey for what it's worth. It's like this ultimate dilemma. And now the iPads Pros are getting really freaking good. What if I just wait for like the next generation of iPads? That generation will probably crush Wacom. I think it's over after that. And good. Because I hate the business model of Wacom. Yeah, when do Apple release like new gen tablets? I don't know if it's once a year, once per 2 or 3 years. Like I'm wondering if it evolves as fast as phones. I've been so inspired. I just want to go paint. I'm really eager to be comfy enough, confident enough in my painting abilities to do it on stream. It's still a new thing for me to paint these full artwork with background. Like you can easily tell when watching my Coffee Time Doodles that I'm still searching, I'm still exploring. So I'm not yet like super confident. But I feel like I will get there very soon. I'm eager because I'll be able to draw them on my stream. But I'm wondering if we would be interested in some kind of travel vlogging, or I mean, like, I don't know, because we're gonna start traveling a lot. How much of it should be content? You know, a lot of it should not be content. But I'm just wondering, is this something I should add to my current YouTube channel? Probably not. My content will already be stretched in different art content. I should probably not vlog too much. I mean, it's still my main channel. I still want to do my own casual vlogs just a few times a year on that channel, even though it's an art channel. I think it's okay, you know? I think it's okay. I should vlog sometimes. But yeah, like yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would just vlog my travel and food experiences or whatever. Only if it's just on occasion, yeah. If we do it a lot and start vlogging like our daily life, I would do it on a separate channel. Other artists do it, yeah. Like on their main channel, just kind of have these casual vlogs. I've been having some vlog ideas, but I'm kind of waiting to have a bit more subs on YouTube before I drop like my best stories or whatever I want to talk about and share. I love sharing. I just want to grow the YouTube a little bit more. I looked and we're getting a new Jurassic Park. Wow, that was very random. But yeah, I'm a movie fanatic, so it's in my brain sometimes. But yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Because I do enjoy kind of the new Jurassic Park movies. They're like, I mean, yeah, they're acceptable. But I just like the concept so much that yeah, I don't mind them milking it, you know. But in the story, in the world of Jurassic Park, I just feel like the more they add sequels, the cringier it is. Because imagine after they're sequential, you know, they're all in the same timeline. So how many times would governments allow these amusement parks to keep existing and trying again? Since it's been like what, 5 movies? It's like 5 disasters with amusement parks with dinos. Why would it ever be acceptable to do it again? That's what's funny about the concept. They just really want to have a working theme park. They will keep trying. I mean, I'll agree that if you found the tech to create dinosaurs from scratch from DNA, wow, you're gonna want them to exist one way or another for sure. It would be human instincts to just make it happen. no matter what. That's for sure. That's true. The same way we're going head first into robots killing everyone. It's just we're so passionate about evolving these things, even if they're like better than us. It's like in our nature to keep creating things more and more efficient, and we're so passionate by that naturally. We're natural builders and inventors, and that's just the summum of it. That's just the next natural step is inventing those robots. That will just be like the sequel to humanity. Damn, this emote is kind of clean. It looks a bit better than I thought it would. The shock emote. Yeah. Like in the chat, it's like nice. Alright, you go there. You like it? Thank you. I think it does the job. I don't want it to look necessarily scared, so I won't put like a blue thing in his face. But just shocked to just like, oh. It's not too anime shocked either with like but yeah. I think that's good. We are okay with it. I haven't told Jimmy. I hate because he waited so long. He's so patient, and I kind of want to update him like, hey, I'm working on this, but at the same time, I prefer surprising him with all the results. So I have a pressure to kind of go fast before it's too late. And how many emotes? Let me see. Damn, I have 7 more after these. Damn. It's fine. I'll just show him the results tomorrow, just so I can afford taking the weekend off. Like I said, like Friday and maybe Monday to make another episode. I have to show him results, otherwise it's gonna take too long. I'll feel bad. Alright, a cute pug. This whole pog chanting. It will never be the same. I love how Dominic cries till Christmas. It's a bit emote. Poor people that got the bits and all they have is this Christmas emote. It's 3:30. Hey, not bad, not bad. I'm ordering bad food today. For me and Crystal. At least I biked already. I didn't eat breakfast. It's fine. It's our treat of the week. It's probably gonna be some Kentucky or something. I call it Kentucky. It's KFC, I mean. Why do I call it Kentucky? Maybe a French thing in Quebec, we call it like Kentucky. I used to hate KFC. But the more I'm aging, the more I'm becoming American. That's bad. Because in Canada, I don't know, we grew up eating it healthier. And our fast foods are like, I don't know, Subway at best, you know? Not. We rarely, at least in my family, we rarely went to like really bad food places. We always went to good restaurants whenever we went out. Italian restaurant, Greek restaurant, you know. And the time that I had KFC in my life, a couple of times, it felt so nasty, so fat, and like the gravy. I remember watching like, I don't know, the Super Bowl or something as just some ritual, just to get an excuse together with my friends and eat some bad food and watch movies. And we would buy this shitload of KFC, and it felt so nasty. just a giant bucket with the gravy. But I don't know. I've been actually loving it for. It's I don't know. It's pretty a pretty competitive, good fast food right now here. For if I want burgers or fried chicken, yeah, it's hard to beat because it's so cheap too. Damn. Fast foods are not always cheap here in Canada because we don't maybe eat them as much as Americans do, so it's like I find McDonald's here pricey for what the product is. It's so pricey. It should be much cheaper. In the States it's cheap. If McDonald's is not cheap, what's the goal? What's the point of McDonald's, right? It's so not worth it if it's not cheap, because it's not like that great of a product. Can get pretty expensive. So I don't know, when I was a kid, they were advertising in the States like $1 for like these, I don't know, kids meal type of like small burger, and you could just like buy 5 for $5 or something. I mean, I'm sure everything is more expensive these days. Did the economy change since I was a kid? Ah! They realized that people will still buy it no matter what. That makes sense. It's weird because anything mass produced should be cheaper. That's kind of a reason why a lot of the healthy food in the States is more expensive, right? It's not mass produced, so it's more expensive to produce. And you have all of these fast food, and they're very cheap because they're cheap to produce since you make them by millions. So if fast food also becomes expensive, then yikes. But it might just be the economy right now. It's not the greatest here too. I think lately groceries are more expensive in Canada too. Yeah, but I mean, even supermarkets, I don't know. It can be expensive if you go buy all of these veggies. now that I'm doing better with my money, I have like no budget limit when it comes to eating healthy. That's for sure. As long as I'm gonna eat whatever I buy. We have a Walmart close by, and it's really weird how I don't know how they managed to have chicken or chicken like breast or like boneless chicken being so much cheaper than anywhere else. Why do they have like the cheapest chicken out there of all of my other grocery stores? We don't shop at Walmart anymore. We started there when we moved here. We started going to Walmart. It was cheaper, but now we're going to our other places, Canadian places. But chicken is much cheaper at Walmart. But the thing that I will miss the most when I leave Ottawa is Chipotle. It's the only place in Eastern Canada where we have a Chipotle. I love it so much, and it's so popular. That branch is so popular. Why do we have only 2 branches in Canada of Chipotle? It would be so popular in Montreal. What are they doing? I don't understand. Do they plan on having more? Please. Chipotle is also preparing to grow in Europe since the current majority of its restaurants outside the US are only in Canada. What do you mean? We have like 2 or 3 locations here. What the fuck? You can tell I'm getting hungry, damn it. Great content, Dom. Wait, how do we check where they are? I forgot. Damn it. Anyways. It needs to be everywhere like Subway. That's what I think. Today's a good day. Feeling great. I'm gonna eat some bad food as a reward. I'm gonna binge watch Attack on Titans for my upcoming video. Oh, and I need to finish that, man, the episode where I made an artwork about Star Wars. I still have like one fix to make on that print before I upload it to Etsy. I haven't done that yet. It should be on Etsy already. So I need to fix that. Then I'll have 2 new prints on Etsy this weekend. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Well, Etsy prints hype. It's such a good idea. It's such a good business. Because they never go out of style. If I make artworks about Zelda, you know, when will Zelda not be popular, right? Or Super Smash characters. I need to get more in that game a little bit. And damn, that's what I love. In 3 years, they will still be relevant prints. And they just pile up. And if my business becomes too much for me to handle the shipping, like the, you know, preparing the prints, boxing them up and shipping them, if it becomes too much, there are third-party websites, like I forgot which ones, and I can drop ship. You know, drop shipping is when I connect like a store automatically to my Etsy store, and when someone purchases a print on my Etsy store, it automatically goes to that third-party website, and they do the whole thing, you know, the printing, the shipping themselves. And of course I get much less big of a cut this way, but if my business is that big at some point, then it's still worth it. I would take a smaller cut, but I would have a lot of sales and I would not have to do anything. I mean, that's pretty good. Eventually, for now, it's still much more worth it to just spend like 1 day per month and just do my orders and ship them all, because I get the better cut. Yeah, dropshipping is a very interesting tactic on Etsy. It's really, really good. Some people are just rich out of dropshipping. Like, that's what I want to do with like stickers. I want to try making stickers of like my Genshin Impact emotes, for example, or I could make. That's one thing I want to try it. Once we're caught up with work, if I could just draw some Super Smash stickers, just drawings made for cute stickers, and I would try that. Would put them on my Etsy store, drop ship from another website. So I would get a tiny cut per sticker. But what if it's super popular and everybody buys my stickers? Then I don't do anything except drawing a couple of new designs once in a while. That's why I get dropshipping with other companies is so good. They do everything for you and you get a cut. It's a good deal. Alright, we have a pog. Let's go. Maybe it should go the other way. I don't know. It's cute though. It's kind of cute. Cute orange boy. I still have a huge dilemma about my thumbnails on YouTube. Look at this. I tried for my coffee time videos. I tried at some point adding my little mascot, and so that one day, you know, people see my mascot and they're like on their feed and they know it's my video. So it's good to have a brand for sure. But then I started finding other successful like speed painters or whatever channel, and they were literally showing only the artwork, nothing. And it's in the description that it would say like time lapse, speed paint, whatever. But the thumbnail itself was just the painting. I'm like, really? Some people add like the word speed paint. It's so hard to brand my content. Because this cyberpunk one could just look like a frame from the game, but it's actually like art content. And it's not even just art content, it has some discussion in it, so it's really hard. I'm still figuring out how to put my content in the face of people and make them watch. The Kirby one did pretty good, but it's also like good thumbnail. It's just a simple, cute Kirby. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to add my little mascot to them, to everything, to kind of create a brand, or if I should write like time-lapse speed paint. I hate that because it's not necessarily what my video is about. It's not just a time-lapse. And we'll figure it out one day. This is fine. Yeah, exactly. Damn, I had a weird dream where I was in a big house and was being chased by a ghost. I was trying to find places to hide. But it felt a bit video gamey, like if I was in some survival video game. Like I was not feeling in huge danger, but I knew I had to hide from the ghost. This is my content, Crystal streaming. Mm-hmm. What is this boring music? Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh my god. I need help with the playlists. Stardew! I want more duo streams with Crystal and continue Stardew. It's so chill when we do that. Hey, Spaghetti! Are you waking up from a giant nap? No music? Uh-oh. There's music, it's just... Is it too low? It's literally the Stardew music. Is the music too low? After today's shenanigans? Well, welcome back. Sounds good. I always stand to raise the music Even though it's not like my favorite playlist in the world, I do need the music to be a certain level. Yeah, the previous song was Stardew. This is Final Fantasy IV. I love my new indoor bike. I biked this morning and I feel fantastic. With my diet that has been pretty good, and with the bike, I think this is it. I think this should work for me. I should have bought something like that a long time ago. I didn't know they were so cheap. Yeah, this is actually a very good purchase for me, I think. And I can easily like lift it up and bring it in front of my computer. Right now it's just sitting next to the desk. I'm excited about it. Hi, Big Merle. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. Really, Merle? Why do you say that out of nowhere? but I appreciate you. What would Dom do? Oh, nice. I mean, I'm in a huge legal battle with a giant streamer right now, you know, since like 4 years, and it's gonna get messy soon. And yeah, I did learn so much from that. I did learn so much. I would never make the same mistakes, and I for sure have a thing or two to teach to other smaller artists. Merchandise fee. I'm glad the DMCA worked. It's not foolproof, DMCA. Like, if they decide to keep being annoying, they can counterclaim, you know, which just kind of nullifies the DMCA. But then, and after that, you need to take it to court, and obviously, nobody wants to afford that. It's really frustrating. But for most cases, DMC works. People just kind of back down because they don't have the money to sue you over something they know they stole, you know? This is fine. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem round enough. The orange in this emote is like kind of thin. How could I fix that? The pointy fingers? It's for OJ, the YouTuber Orange Juice Gaming. My friend. Yeah, we made all of these a long time ago for his Discord, and now he's also grinding on Twitch now. So he needs like tons of emotes. Pointy finger. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it's cute. The shy one. Nice. He made a merch store. That's similar to my thing on a giant scale. My problem is it's pretty huge. There's just so much money involved and things. Oh my god. It's gonna be stressful. But it is what it is. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. If they wanted to fight, they'll get a fight. Oh yeah. I'm not a little artist anymore that will just back down when someone says, well, sue me, bitch. Kind of, you know, they didn't say that, but that's kind of what that was the attitude. So, well, okay then, I guess I'll sue you. I mean, what the... Yeah, people are like, you know, they think that they pay for your emote fee and they own the thing. No, they don't own the copyrights at all. They have not even a single little inch of your copyrights. All they have is a license of use for a specific thing that they paid for. So as soon as they start putting it on merge, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We need to discuss terms here. And if they breach your license terms, you can completely revoke the license, even if they paid for it. At some point, it's like, well, you don't agree with my terms. You can't use the art anymore, you know? Chill stream. Hi, Moth. That's good. Big brain strats. Guys, which way does this look better? 1 or 2? The little pog. Hi, Brian. That would be a very gray zone for me. Because you can't really copyright ideas. Just you can copyright like an ensemble of like lines and some the character in its ensemble and the lines itself of my drawings. But an idea, like if someone told me I'd like you now to be making similar fat emotes for people, well, that could be a trouble for my business. You know what I mean? Depends how unique the idea is, but I would personally not like this type of arrangement, I think. It would have to be something very specific that nobody is likely to need, because all of these expressions, they're based on emojis, and these expressions will be reused for sure on most of my clients. Yeah, I guess it's case by case. different. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I should probably also go order a bunch of food. Today's bad food day. Best day. All right. Oh, so I guess the vote was kind of almost, yeah, okay, inconclusive for now. We will figure it out in a day. Okay. So I have tomorrow to make some more. I won't be done sadly with the batch, but almost. And I think that Friday and Monday I'll be off trying to blast another YouTube video. That's the idea. And the next week I will line up more more oranges probably. And I don't know, I have like 1 or 2 other clients in the queue. Yeah, I'll try to keep it like that for now, like 3 streams. Really solid schedule. Smorange. This one is cute. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Merle and everyone. It's a very small stream. I've just been making these like 3-4 hour streams. It's okay. It's a good comeback so far. It's been chill and enjoyable every time. So I will go be productive, probably order food, but also be productive and try to put out my Star Wars print. I just need one little tweak and then put it on Etsy. Line up my next coffee time doodles. It's gonna be fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate all of you very much. And I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. So see you then.